somewhere with his discourses. And Osho used to come very often in Bombay, and never lost any opportunity to meet him whenever he comes. That way my journey started. And not many people were there around him. He was traveling mainly alone. Sometimes his sister was with him. And so whenever I got the opportunity, I joined with him on his little tours in India. Caretaker, you can say. And that way I came quite close to him, watching him. It was like drinking him all the time, his presence, and whatever he speaks, each word is like, for me it was like a nourishment. I don't want to miss a single word of it. That it was, those days were I would say the best days of my life when I was here.
And Jyoti, you have written this book, 100 Tales for 10,000 Buddhas. This is almost like a journal, somebody would write daily, but as I understand, you weren't spending time writing a daily journal. So how did you ever remember these kind of details and actually write this book?
I even myself don't know how I can remember this.
Right.
As I've written in the introduction of the book, how this book has happened. At that time, I even didn't know that I'm writing a book. I was in the Pune commune, and this book is written after Osho has left the body actually. And there used to be sannyas celebration every week on Saturdays. I used to go, that was my best time in ZOUDDHA when the celebration happens. And it was my sannyas birthday on that day.
January 16th.
Yeah. And sannyas birthday is 26 September.
Oh, 16th January was when you first met.
It was 26 September. So I was there and I was just on his face dancing and enjoying the music and the songs. And suddenly I realized I had energy darshan with Osho many times. And the same feeling I felt like he's giving me energy darshan on the third eye. I felt his touch and something started moving. And the same night it happened when I went to sleep, something started opening inside. Like all these past memories unfolding. It started like you rewind some tape and everything is already there. It was not like I didn't know that I remember all this, but somewhere everything was there in some storage in the memory, and it started becoming unfolding. And this kind of, I would say, some force was there making me, write down whatever is coming. So I started writing on papers. Something is coming, so let me put it on paper. That way I started writing these papers. Not knowing that I'm writing a book. It was my personal thing that I was putting on the paper. And then it went on, next. And one day in the White Rock gathering, in the evening, again this comes like a flash. You have to complete 100 tells. And then I started thinking, where I'm going to find this 100 tells here. Maybe I had written about 50, 60. And then so I continue, whatever is coming. Sometimes in the middle of the night I'm writing, sometimes early morning I'm writing. Whenever I'm in that space and something starts overflowing, I write it. It was, I would say, it was not like I was thinking and writing. It was like an overflow.
Yeah.
Overflow. Because I'm not a writer and my English is not that really good. And I'm writing it. And then it happened that they came to 100. 100.
How much time did it take you?
How much time? Exactly, I don't remember. Maybe a few months,
Few
4
months,
months
yeah.
I was writing. And then this title also came in Buddha to me like a flash. Okay, this will be the title.
White robe.
Yeah, 100 years old. And then this came in the book form, which is for me like I would say mystery of the master. How it happened. Some friends gets together, starts reading my papers, starts typing them and emphasizing me this needs to be printed. And first it was put in computer type and print out on computer. Friends starts reading and getting Xerox done.
Yeah.
And finally it came in book form.
And now,
then I was really surprised actually when people started talking about it. Everybody started talking about your book and then first is Japanese came to me, they want to translate it in Japanese. And I was wondering what is there to translate. And they say, you don't know. So they translated. Now this book is published in many, many languages. It is published in Russian language, it is published in Hungarian language, and in India, almost in all the languages, Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, Hindi. So this is the story of the book.
it's a really fantastic book, and I've read it and I couldn't put it down.
I personally feel like you can say this is mischief of the master.
Why do you say that?
Because I say it because he was very mischievous. Even after leaving body, he is making mischiefs like that.
Yeah.
And many new people are coming to Osho, and they see him on a screen on his screen. So I personally feel Master wants to give them some taste of him. Like he's very live, he's eating, he's talking, walking, which I described in this book. So my feeling is he made me write it to give us taste to his flowers.
And that's